The numbers are different than the ones that Mr.
Right.
Fusco put in, also because I've talked to some people and I found out things that you might need, so you might as well put them in there. So it's a little bit higher. Also, you get points for green infrastructure. It's not specified in there. I started the application, which is here, but it's not finished. I'm trying to get as many points to get as high on the list for the funding as possible.
Do you want this, by the way? You want
No,
this?
no, I've got a
Oh,
copy
okay.
here, and what I did, the reason why there are so many books is I tried to back up everything that I said. If, I tried to show that there are pipes that are leaking, that, based on flow, that it's leaking into wetlands, a purgatory swamp, that the temperature, which I was really surprised, from all the data when it was compiled, that the temperature, I showed this to Doug, in that watershed is actually raised over the past 4 or 5 years. It's really gone up. I mean, it's gone up a lot. It's not just like a degree. It's really, and I got the info for sewer going into the sewer plant at Goshen, which shows that, you know, if you have sewer leaking out and it's in the watershed, that could contribute to the reason why it's going up. You know, you have to show these things in order, and it's gross, and I'm kind of hoping that this board, I'll have Dennis look at this before it goes in, because I threw as much mud against the wall as you could. So, that's kind of it basically in a nutshell. I added on, some stuff. I know that when I talked to Mark, there are a few things that you guys can use,
So what we're actually putting in for Arcadia Hills is 2.924 thousand?
Yes, I believe that's it. I
2,924,000.
don't have both of them, so you guys are
Okay,
gonna have
so
to.
that's the Arcadia.
We're gonna listen to you, we're ignoring your package.
Well, where's the other, when,
Okay, that's,
it's Arcadia,
and
where's
this is Hamiltonian Park.
in Hamiltonian Park, da-da-da-da, and who is the winner?
Hopefully they're both winners.
I hope they are.
While he's looking, Susan, how many hours did you put in?
It was a lot. I'm ready to.
I, for one, know how much work you've done on this. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't imagine, so I thank you for doing all the work and taking the bull by the horns. I know the rest of the board's going to do the same thing.
Is it?
It got cut off on
No, did it, did it?
the, yeah.
Get out of
It got flushed.
You got one?
Tell us how much.
here. Oh,
No, there's only one copy.
Total
The other
is
one
what?
4.9.
good. No, it should be,
Oh, it's 2 copies of everything?
yeah.
Oh.
No, there's only
One copy of each.
This is.
And this one is,
Goes to this file.
no, I understand, but the numbers are missing, the
Oh,
copying
I see what
machine.
happened. Oh, I was trying to read.
Okay.
How embarrassing. No, I was trying to get it to format like this.
Okay.
It didn't work, so I'm sorry.
Was it,
about
when
that.
do you think it's about the same,
It-
about
yeah,
3
it's
million?
about- It's
Give or
about the
take.
same.
I thought that was slightly lower.
It was.
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna say about a half, I was gonna say about 500,000 less.
Well, about 500,000 bucks back.
It's still near 3 million,
Sure.
or, you know, whatever.
2.5.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was right.
first, so what Susan is talking about, and really, this package has diagrams, data of all kinds, maps, and a real nice job. And I don't know how many hours she spent on this.
You can weigh it.
But the fact is, we're going to meet tomorrow at 1 o'clock with Congressman Hall's office to go through all of this and give him the package and say, let's get on with it. And they're supposed to go up to Albany, where the money is, to make sure that our applications are competing for these dollars. And so we're talking between $5.5 and $6 million of money. Now, this would be a real way of getting a gallon of water equals a gallon of sewage. So those rates would drop precipitously, okay? This is just one of the things that we can do. If we don't do this, there's some other things we've got in mind. But we're not going to let this bull go. Okay? So,
Just an add-on to that, we've got legislator Bahuki and Manelli agreed to sign on to this, to go send letters of support over to John Hall's office, which is great. And basically, I'm her PR man, as you know, but after we got the applications and information from Mr. Fusco, Susan wasn't happy with it. That he really didn't show us how to get more and more points, get higher on the list, and she addressed it and rectified that, and that's gonna help us a lot. So Susan, as always, thank you.
I was in the office last week, and Susan was running all over the place gathering information, really. I want to thank you personally. Not only she was running around trying to get information, she was taking pictures, but what Kenny just said is true. I mean, Busco did do an engineering report, but it's about the points. And that those points and more target areas that she created of all the different things that are wrong is what's going to put us higher on the list if we have a chance of getting any money. And that all comes to Susan. I thank you very much.
Not to downplay that, but the Fusco report was quite extensive and it was quite thick. So for her to read through that, just added more volunteer hours on it. We'll give you a medal maybe.
Yeah.
Now tonight, however, since we resolution to authorize me to sign these two. Yes, because we're gonna go over there tomorrow to the resolution. Is there a,
There's actually, I think
No, we've got one in
Fusco's
here.
packet has a
We-
resolution.
no, we've got one in here.
Oh, you have one,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think there's
Next
one.
idea. Read the resolution.
And don't we need a negative, seeker, he's got that in there as well. So could you lead us through that, Dennis, from what you can see in that book?
Is your secret resolution in here also?
These two might sort of dead out here.
You seek a resolution?
We talked
Yeah, it
about
is, okay. Yeah, the pages aren't numbered, but it looks like it's about, I'd say, 10th page in for your first motion
Okay.
in regards,
You need a battery?
oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're all right, the rest of us are dead in the water.
Yes, you can.
It is?
How many you need?
I think he's got two now.
This particular probably.
Let's try this one. Try this.
Susan, yes, is on.
I know that one works, that's George's.
This particular proposal is with regards to Arcadia Hills Sewer District. And the initial resolution, which would need to be acted upon, is the seeker determination. And I'll just read, at the meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Goshen held on March 22, the following resolutions are introduced by and seconded by, they can be moved and seconded later. Whereas the Town of Goshen is considering making applications to the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation Clean Water Program for the Arcadia Hills Sewer District, and whereas the town is caused to have prepared a short-form environmental assessment form under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and whereas the town board has taken and determined that the application process is to be ministerial, therefore let it be resolved that the Town Board of Town of Goshen declares themselves as lead agency for this action. And again, it's not a typed action, it's ministerial. As such, in order to act on that motion, which would complete the seeker determination, you would require a movement and a second.
So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Good, moved by Councilman Canarino, seconded by Councilman Newbold.
Right, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Need a roll call?
Yes.
Okay, Madam Clerk, can we have roll call, please?
Councilman Caterino?
Aye.
Councilman Lyons?
Aye.
Supervisor Bloomfield?
Aye.
Councilman Newbold?
Aye.
Councilman Capella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now that's for Arcadia Hills, correct?
Yeah, no, I see a second motion.
We need to do it,
It's the same material.
well, we have a second motion for Hamiltonian Park.
No, this is same proposal application.
The second one seems to be a secret.
Yeah, that's what we just did.
We just did secret.
Yeah, it looks, it's similar in part. The second whereas paragraph, just a juxtaposition as to when the lead agency is recited. And the now therefore, the addendum clause is reciting, let me just read it.
We have to declare ourselves as lead agency.
Oh, okay. It's a negative deck, basically. More appropriate to have been included in the first motion, but again, if you just look at the second page, and if you look at the now therefore paragraph, let it be resolved, the town board of the town of Goshen determined based on the information and analysis of the short form EAF and supporting documentation that the proposed action will not result in any significant adverse environmental impacts, and further authorizes the supervisor to sign the seeker documents accordingly. That is a more appropriate, detailed motion than the one you just previously adopted.
Add that to the motion.
You can either add it to the motion or just, new adopt second.
Would someone like to make a motion regarding the second,
So moved.
I'll second it.
okay?
Val, for your purposes.